providing opportunities for student-led transition planning. As a kid, what did the future look like to you? Did you want to be a doctor? Did you want to be a veterinarian? Or did you want to be a firefighter? For some children, the future is already planned before they graduate kindergarten. For other children, the future is frightening due to a lack of self-confidence and self-awareness. Since 1978, the Career Development for Exceptional Individuals, now known as Career Development and Transition for Exceptional Individuals, CDTEI, has wished for secondary students to be more involved in the planning and education process of their transition education. Although leaps and bounds have been made in transition education, there is still so much to be accomplished. Students with disabilities lack self-determination skills, nor have been provided the opportunity to learn these skills. Additionally, according to Trainer, Lindstrom, Simon Burrows, Martin, and Sorrells, 2008, too many students with IEPs do not graduate or successfully transition from school to post-school employment or education. Student engagement in transition planning process begins with student engagement in the Individualized Education Plan, or IEP, meetings. There are challenges and barriers that hinder the implementation of student-led transition planning in schools. These barriers include lack of time, lack of student motivation, lack of resources, students' disability level, lack of support from colleagues and administration, and increased focus on high-stakes assessments. Some of the barriers mentioned in the previous slide pertain to implementing student involvement in the IEP process in elementary. While there is not a lot of research on how to increase participation in the IEP process in elementary, research has shown having students participate in their IEPs in elementary has merit. Elementary student IEP participation benefits include meetings were student-centered. Meetings fostered leadership qualities in students. Students practice self-determination skills in a real-life setting. Adult participants noted more collaborative problem-solving occurring. The research that has been conducted with elementary students shows that with a minimal investment in time and resources, elementary students can show self-advocacy skills. Also, it is proven that even the youngest learners, ages 5 through 6, were able to set goals, present their interests, and facilitate choices. Starting early will also minimize the amount of self-determination instruction needed each year after. The more they are taught early, the less they will need to be taught later. In their study in 2006, Martin, Van Dyke, and Green et al. Analyzed the amount of time spent talking in the IEP meeting per participant. They found that 3% was the student, 6% support staff, 9% general educators and administrators, 15% family members, and 51% was a special education teacher. One way to get the parent and student more involved in engaging the transition process is to conduct a school district transition fair. Transition fairs can include potential employers, local college disability counselors, community programs, vocational agencies, and many more. This can also be done in rural communities. Another way to get parents and students more involved in the transition planning is to partner with other families to explore role models. Teachers could arrange for successful alumni to serve as classroom speakers and mentors. Parents could start a family support group. Providing opportunities for youth and their families to connect and removes reservations. Since special education teachers report lack of time and a shortage of curricula, it is important to address some free curricula that can be used in every classroom. Me bell ringers are an easy way to implement transition instruction each day. This includes 50 of 10-minute lessons teaching self-awareness, self-advocacy, student-led IEPs, and disability awareness. This would also be a great time to introduce a copy of their IEP and tell them about their rights and the IEP meeting process. Finally, providing opportunity for the student to lead their IEP. Students need to not only be in the meeting, but also have a part in the planning of the meeting. 2 simple, non-invasive methods for students to address their interests, skills, and limits, in addition to allowing the student to express goals, are I'm Determined's one-pager and Good Day Plan. In conclusion, limited experience and knowledge of student involvement in the IEP process can decrease the success rate of students with disabilities. Including students in the transition process provides students with disabilities skills and knowledge to enable greater responsibility and control of their lives, therefore contributing to being successful citizens and leaders in their communities.